at 6, police on a manhunt, canvassing a neighborhood, searching for the gunman who ambushed and shot an ATF agent.
That agent rushed to the hospital in an undercover police SUV tonight. A message to the suspect.
We will find you. Believe me, you will not get away with this.
Good evening. I'm Rob Johnson.
And I'm Erica Sargent. We begin with developments in the shooting of that agent.
He was shot early this morning during an undercover operation. We have team coverage. Our Roseanne Tellez is monitoring his condition, but we begin with Dorothy Tucker with the latest on the manhunt. Dorothy?
That's right. We've got some late-breaking news here, Rob. I'm live at the corner of 44th and Paulina, but we are just learning that about a block away at the corner of 45th and Hermitage, police are conducting a raid on a house. You can see officers passing by here now. They probably just left their scene. There are reports that there are SWAT teams, officers in a white van there at the house. A lot of activity going on right here at this hour. We also have heard witnesses who've told us that they saw a flashbang and they saw white smoke, which means that police are probably trying to get somebody out of a house. Just a few minutes ago, and again, these officers are leaving this scene right now. There looks like they're heading again about a block or so away, and that tells you that something is going on right there at that time. And we will continue to monitor the situation, and this is all part of the intensive search for the shooter.
The actions of the offenders in this incident were barbaric.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Wounded an ATF agent in the 4400 block of South Hermitage.
This is ATF. We need escort to an ambulance hospital now.
According to sources, the officer was trying to put a tracker on the offender's vehicle when the suspect saw him from his window and came out shooting. The agent fired back but didn't hit the offender.
It's very, very scary.
Naomi Gutierrez was just a few doors away.
There was probably about 6 shots, and then there was a pause, and then it seems like it moved, and then there were some more shots.
You think we're going to take this line down? This is the 4th law enforcement officer in a year that's been shot over in that area.
The 4 cops were shot in 3 separate incidents within a few blocks of each other. In May of 2017, 2 Chicago cops were shot in the 4300 block of Ashland. In July last year, a female officer was shot again at 43rd in Ashland. Today's shooting is the 4th in a community that's had enough.
That's all you hear around back of the yards is the shooting. A lot of violence.
Now, taking another live look at the scene here at 45th and Hermitage. Again, it looks like police are conducting some kind of police raid. What we are told is that there are ATF officers there. There are Chicago police officers there. And we are hearing and seeing a lot of activity from this location. You may not be able to see it, but we do see flashing lights. We see cars going by here. And again, at that area, there's a van, there are SWAT teams, a lot of activity going on in the search for this shooter of this ATF police officer. Rob, Erica, back to you.
All right, keep us updated on that scene, Dorothy. Thank you.
Now, Roseanne Tellez is at Stroger Hospital where the agent is being treated tonight. Roseanne?
Well, Erica, law enforcement officers have been in and out of Stroger Hospital all day visiting their wounded colleague. We're told he's recovering well after taking a bullet to the face, a very close call. Shots fired in the back of the Yards neighborhood sent officers scrambling.
I need to escort you to the hospital right now.
With an ATF agent hit, officers did not want to wait for an ambulance.
Officer hit. We need to escort you to a hospital now.
Instead, they took him to the ER, leaving this silver SUV parked outside Stroger Hospital. The agent arrived in critical condition, but improved by the afternoon.
They were ambushed. One of my agents was shot in the face. He will survive. He will make a full recovery. He's currently right now in stable condition.
Chicago police say a bullet struck the agent in the face, exited his cheek, and caused damage near his eye socket.
We're blessed that it appears that the ATF agent who was shot will survive and be okay.
Our thoughts and prayers are with the agent that was assaulted today in Chicago.
Nunez said this was a joint mission between local, state, and federal law enforcement, and said finding the shooter will require help from the public as well.
This has to be an all-hands-on-deck approach. We cannot do this alone.
Now, a Chicago police officer was also brought to Stroger this morning for observation. We're told that's protocol after exchanging gunfire with a suspect, which that officer did with the shooter this morning. But that officer is just fine. We're told he was not injured. Live outside Stroger Hospital tonight, Roseanne Tellez, CBS 2 News. Rob?
Okay, Roseanne, thank you. Now